think one of the strangest things about when you start shopping for clothes again because you don't fit into all your old clothes, when you walk into a store and for 30 plus years you've been used to going to the big and tall section, and I find myself going, I don't need the big and tall section anymore. It's a really strange feeling, but pretty cool. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nate. My channel is mostly about Intex pools, and I do reviews on different cool products and stuff. But this past December, I started Carnivore Diet, and I'm thinking, hey, why don't I share my experience and my results and my numbers with people out there in YouTube world, and it might help somebody. So 30 days in was my very first video. I have several videos now, so if you're just finding my carnivore videos now, I will put a playlist in the description of this video, and you can check out all my past videos that I've already filmed. The girls are in my normal filming room watching a movie, so I really can't kick them out. So I took over my teenage boy's room while he's out playing basketball with his buddies. But so 12 weeks in, and I'm going to share those results with you here in a minute. And I also want to share some other numbers with you. When I first started carnivore, I did not measure like my belly inches. I only took my weight. And I had a comment after my 30-day results video, and somebody's like, do you have any measurements? I didn't, but a couple days after that, I did take my initial measurements right there. So I'm going to share, that was probably week 5 or 6 when I did that, to where I am now. I also want to share with you blood pressure numbers, where I was when I started and where I am now on average. And, one of the coolest things I started this video talking about was clothes. I'm at a point now where I don't really fit. I fit into my old clothes, but they're really baggy on me, which is okay. That's just part of the process. My jeans, I'm kind of waiting a little bit longer to buy new jeans, because jeans can be, pants. It's expensive to change your whole wardrobe, obviously. But I can cinch my belt down a little bit more, which I just got a new belt, so that's going to make that a little easier. As far as the shirts go, I was in a 3X for many, many years. At one point in my life, I was a 4X, but I've been 3X for the last 20 years of my life. I'm finally a 2X. And some 2X are kind of big on me. A buddy gifted me a jacket. He had 2 extra jackets that were shipped to him, and he gave me one, and it was an extra large. It was a really nice, like a hunting heated jacket, and I can fit into a 1X heated jacket. So I was pretty excited to be able to put that on and zip it up and be comfortable in it. Let's go ahead and get results out of the way. So when I first started carnivore, I was at 263. For many, many years before that, I was in the 260s, 270s. I got down all the way down to like 239 at one point, then right back up to 260 something. So after week 12, I weighed in at 226. I was down 3 pounds from the previous week, for a grand total of 37 pounds so far in 12 weeks. I'll cover a little bit of activity real quick. Haven't really added a whole lot of activity. Life is really busy right now. I'm working a ton of hours at work. When I come home, I got the kids and the wife that I need to spend time with, and sports and all that stuff going on. So I haven't really jumped on any cardio action lately. I've played a little bit of basketball with my son and his buddies. So I'm going to try to keep doing that, because I was pretty winded last time I did it. But I'm keeping going on my arm exercises with some weights, but I haven't done any major exercising yet. And I get that question a lot. I do plan on adding it, but I definitely need to find the time to put it in. Let's move on to something very important. That's blood pressure. So I tend to run high. I've always run high my whole life, because I've been overweight my whole life pretty much. And what I mean by high, so I would average, let's say 148, 149 over 83, 84, something like that. So I've been checking my blood pressure pretty regularly the last few weeks. And surprisingly, I got a really cool number to share with you, that it's kind of been in that average of 3 to 4 points. My last blood pressure was 124 over 65. I've never seen numbers like that in my entire life. Let's talk about measurements. I'm not big on measuring everything, my chest, my belly, my arms, just to see what I'm losing in inches. It just doesn't really interest me, because I kind of go off of how I'm feeling. If I see it on the scale, I know I'm losing weight. My clothes are all super baggy and loose. I know I'm losing inches. So after my initial 30-day video, I did read a bunch of comments saying, do you have measurements? Well, about a week or 2 after that, I did take my belly measurement, and that was 52 inches. And as of, I think I took my measurement on week 11, and I didn't share it in my last video because it was a cooking video, but it was down to 47 inches. So that's what, 5 inches It's a pretty big deal when you think about 5 inches. But like I said, I can really feel the biggest difference in my clothes. All my shirts, my older shirts, are baggy and big, so I'm trying to buy like 1 or 2 shirts every paycheck just to kind of build up my wardrobe a little bit. So those are pretty much the numbers I wanted to share with you in this video. I'm still not having any major cravings to cheat, and I get that comment a lot. Have you cheated at all? What are you doing to stop from cheating? I want to lose weight so bad. I want to get healthy so bad that it's overpowering my urge to want to cheat. I'm not going to say I haven't had any carbs because I eat kielbasa. I eat certain sausage that have carbs in it, but I haven't had a piece of bread. I haven't had a candy bar. I haven't had any candy at all. I haven't had a soda since mid-December. And that's really wild for me because I love sweets. I love chips. I love bread. I mean, who doesn't? So but that's kind of cool that I've been able to hold off this long, and I plan on keeping on going. That is going to wrap up another video. Thank you so much again, as always, for taking the time out of your busy day to watch me ramble into a camera. And so many of you tell me that I'm encouraging you with getting started. Y'all are encouraging me more than you know. And I don't want to say it helps me from not cheat, but it keeps me going. Your comments encourage me every single day that I get to read them to make it another day and to keep going. I don't want this to end. There will be one day where I probably start going to like a low carb, but it's not going to be anytime soon. I'm feeling way too good. I'm actually afraid to eat carbs right now because I don't want it to screw up my belly, because I've had zero, again, 12 weeks in, zero belly issues, no gas pains, no, I call it bubble gut, none of that in 12 weeks. And I'm not in the mood to change that right now. I want to keep feeling good. So again, thank you. If you have a comment, please leave it. I'm really good at answering questions. And again, I will leave a playlist for all my other carnivore videos in there. And so if you're just now finding this, I have a bunch more that you can watch. So thank you and God bless.